Alright, so we have our authentication API which we generate using Colorado, and now we can focus on the front end, start making requests from the sign up and sign in pages. So we will start from the sign up. First thing we need to do is sign up the user, then a user can sign in, right? So let's work on the sign up screen, and make sure you have both running. All right, so you have to have your server running and obviously the app running as well. And there's one more thing, and that is if you are using the actual device by scanning this code on your phone, if you're running it in your actual mobile device, then you will have some issues when you try to send a post request to your backend, because your backend is running in your local computer, right? So backend is running in localhost. However, when you run it in your device by scanning this, that requires your backend to be available on the web. Obviously, your mobile device cannot access your computer because the local host is only in your computer, not on the mobile device. It is not accessible. Okay, but there is an easy solution and it is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you that tool, and that is called I forgot the name. Tunnel. Let me just try to remember that. That one is called local tunnel. I will show you. Using that tool, it is very easy, and with that one single command you will be able to access your local host on the live server. Okay, which is pretty awesome. So I will show you that one if you're trying it on the actual device, but otherwise we just continue with this one. And if you're obviously using it on the actual device, you can just follow along and then you can give that a try. Okay, so I'll show you that once we're done here. I'll show you that one. So let's go to the screen, client screen, sign up. So we start from here. So here we have the handle submit, right? Handle submit. We try to make request to localhost 8000 / sign up. We already have that, which is pretty cool. So we can actually have a look at it in the console. Let's see what we get, because we have the server running already. All right, so let's see what we get here. Okay, so we got that server running. Now let's make a request. Let me try creating this user with that email and then this password. Sign up successful. How good is that? You can see here, sign up successful. Okay, so we made a request. You can see the console, the server console, and here we have console logged the response. So you can see sign in successful, and the console log the data, and this is the response we got on successful sign up. So we got the token and we got the user information. Awesome, right? Now we can save this token and user information in the context. So we need to create a global state. We could put this response in this components here. We could put in the state, local state, but that is not useful because we need to access the currently logged in user in so many other screens. So we need to have the application level state, and for that we could use Redux, or we can just create our own Redux like global state using use context hook, and that is the one we're going to try, so that we can just focus on React and don't have to depend on another libraries like Redux. All right, so we're going to, once we get the response, we're going to save the token and the user information in the context state, and also we're going to save in the local storage. Now local storage is the name used in the web development. The browsers, they have local storage. The application, the mobile apps, the device, they have something similar to local storage, but they call it async storage. All right, so we will be saving that in the async storage, but it's pretty much same as local storage. So the saving and retrieving, those methods are same. So that way when user logs in, we can save that information in the async storage, and we can redirect the user to some other page, and that way user can create new links or submit new posts or links. They can upload the password, they can upload the profile image, do everything else. Okay, so sign up successful, that's great. Now let's go and give it a try with sign in. So we have the same user, this user have signed up. Now let's see what we get when we sign in. Okay, so let me sign in, let me try this one. Okay, so we got some issues here. Can't find a variable name. Okay, so I think what we did, let me go to the sign in. Okay, so we are still checking for the name because we copy this code from the sign up, so obviously we don't need name to sign in, so let's remove that. Okay, so email and password, that's all we need, and we are sending email and password. Okay, I think that's it. We just had to remove the name field. All right, so let's try. Let me just reload the device. Sign in successful, awesome. Now at the moment we just saw the alert and user is still here, but obviously later we have to redirect the user to some other screen, right? So we don't want to keep them here once they log in, but at the moment we still here because we have to do some more work here. We have to push this response to the context, and then we also have to save in the local async storage. But as you can see here, login on sign in also we get this response, token and user. Beautiful.